Okay, review of Bride of Boogedy. One, it's not a bad movie. It's just watching it as a kid, you enjoy it more. You enjoy it as a kid, and as an adult, it just doesn't. You see all the flaws, you see stuff wrong with it. You just don't really understand why I used to love this movie, but I still like The Bride of Boogedy. It's not that it's a bad movie. It's just that it was something that I used to love to watch as a kid. I used to watch it on the VCR tape I had. It had the Ghostbusters and it had Bride of Boogedy. Bride of Boogedy was first, and Ghostbusters. I still love Ghostbusters. I can watch Ghostbusters like right now and still say it's a great movie because it's a classic. It's one of the classic movies that I can watch. But hey, let's talk about the thing. So the uncle of the family is coming. It works for the joke shop that the mom and the dad both work for, and he's got new products. And they say, "Oh, you're gonna get this raise, but you get." But before they talked, they scared the crap out of him. Where they're like saying, "The spiders, the spiders, the spiders. Where's the spiders?" And oh, and then a giant spider comes and just, oh, and he's like, and we scared you, dude. You should have seen your face. Ah, you rascals! Why did you guys do that? Why did you guys do that to me? I was scared out of my mind. I'm gonna get you guys back. And have a little conversation, blah blah blah. Hey, he talks to the dad. He's like, "Hey, you got that raise in that office you want?" And he said, "No, I like it in Lucifer Falls. I think we're gonna stay here." So they pack up his things because there's only the two boys, the mom and the dad, and the sister. She's babysitting, and she's gonna. So they pack up the stuff. Oh, and I forgot the other guy, the guy with the well, he doesn't really have glasses, but he's a guy that has weird stuff in a shop. I think he's that guy. And he's telling the story about Mr. Boogedy before this other stuff of the family scaring the uncle, and the uncle telling him that he got the raise, and the sister, she's babysitting. To make it a long, the sister, we go to the sister after they're helping the uncle pack some of the joke shop stuff into the thing, and she's walking down the road. She's got her books. Well, she's got her books like this. You know how all kids back in the 90s and the 80s used to have their book. Well, all the girls used to. This is how they used to walk all the time, walking down the woods, and then here comes a shadow figure. Shadow figure flaps his cloak up. It looks like Mr. Boogedy. Lydia. Wait, he didn't say I don't think her name is Lydia, but anyways, this is Mr. Boogedy. Get out of my house. Oh, 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 oh. And she's like, oh, Dad, I saw Mr. Boogedy. Oh, honey, you did not see Mr. Boogedy. We took his cloak and kicked his butt. But I saw him. He had the pilgrim hat and the cloak. Oh, darling. What an imagination she has. So they don't believe her, and we go to the inn because the dad, he gets hypnotized, or Mr. Boogedy takes control of that, and he's floating around the house saying, Boogedy, 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 boogedy. And it goes, but the two kids have the same dream of seeing Mr. Boogedy. They find a key and they unlock it. And so the dad, he's like, boogedy, 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 boogedy. And he does the same thing, unlocks the thing, and says, finds the cloak, opens the door, and says, boogedy, boo. And here comes the uncle in a gorilla suit, and he's like, hoo, 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 hoo. And then it all disappears. I think yeah, and the green lights are going. Anyways, great movie. Maybe when I was a kid, but I can still watch it. But it's just not what I remember. It was great as a kid, but not as an adult. That all makes sense. Not as an adult. Let me see. So, Mr. Boogedy. Great movie. Not as good as when you get older. Maybe it's more a kid's movie, not an adult movie. So, the rating. 5 on acting. 5 on the whole movie. And just generally, that'd be a 10, but it's separate ratings. Awesome movie, cowabunga kind of time, and radical all the way. So, I have to say, I was watching the Texas Rangers ball, listening to the Texas Rangers, and watching the movie at the same time. I don't know why I do that. Two things at once, but I did it. And I finally finished it, but I was cooking at one point and looking over my shoulder trying to make an egg casserole. Oh, it was delicious. But anyways, great movie. Had a great time watching it. I highly recommend it. And as always, awesome, radical, cowabunga.